Hello, hello everyone, NecroVMX here, avoiding the angry farts. Headed up here to the Moonstruck Coast. So apparently there's a quest here that I must have just missed. Yeah, I see it on the map too. Wow, that's wild.
Flame, protect us!
Wah, wah, wah,
Don't
Wario.
start things you can't finish.
By the way, did y'all see that like Castlevania fan game I linked to? That shit was wild. Definitely adding that to the list for Castlevania. Primeval Road, Poison Dust, Thunder Soul Stone.
However,
Oh, it's Kit. Yeah, you need to do all of Kit's quests to get to the end of it anyway. The impresario was very understanding and said that I should do what I must to find my father. But I wish I could do something more to thank the troop for taking me in before I must leave them. Oh, I have a lapis lazuli for you. Lapis lazuli. I got it from the bottom of the sea. This is amazing. What a fine piece of lapis lazuli. This should surely do the trick. I will repaint the troop's signboard and restore it to its former glory. Apparently I already had whatever he needed, so I'm going to get back to work, preparing the paint at once. Now, I should have done that a while ago. What is this? It looks just as it did when it was new. Even better. Kit, did you do this? A little. I did, with the help of my kind friend here, who helped me get the ingredient for the paint. You did? But it requires lapis lazuli, such a precious mineral. In this painting, I had no idea you had such artistic skill. I knew you had some skill as a stagehand, but you have real talent, Kit. This is... why, it's positively magic what you've done. Kit, I'm very glad we could travel together. I will be praying that everything goes well for you. Thank you. And thank you so much for everything you've done for me until now. Now I can set out to search for my father without any lingering regrets. No regrets. I've heard word of a woman who knows my father's whereabouts. It seems that she's also been looking for me. Kit's really important to the endgame, so we have to make sure we don't miss his quests. I must find her and learn what she knows. I hope you will have a good journey, my friend. Alright, $4! So ends the tale of Search for Father 2. Alright. Back to the journal for Coastlands. Alright. We're obviously going to have to do Keeping Up with the Wyndhams, but let me, like, go in a proper order here, you know. Okay, so Le Mans, I did all parts of that. Love Unrequited. Love Unexciting and Old, we've done that. Left Behind, we did that. The Merchant's Path, we did that. Scourge of the Seas, we did that. An Exotic Aroma. There it is. Gotta scroll it down more. Princess Mary Redux, we did that. We just did that. So there's Keeping Up with the Wyndhams and also The Diarist's Desire, which is not in here. So let's do Keeping Up with the Wyndhams. I'll need to have... it looks like we'll just need Ulrich for this. Alright, so wait, where do we get this from, though? It's from Cordelia in Grandport. Okay. I think I need to do the neck thing. I'm very stiff right now. Let's just see if it... I'm going to put the thing here so you can hear all the crackling and everything. That's a lot better. I don't know how much of that it picked up, but at least some of it must have. Oof. Alright, I am not seeing a quest, but there's a whole other area to Grandport. Yeah. It was wild when I learned that, yes, the microphone does pick up when I crack my neck. You're not Cordelia, but... Oh, this is the diarist, so I need this quest too.
A good day.
I hope you're chronicling your days. A diary is a record of all you hold in your heart, you know. I've been keeping my diaries without fail for 70 years. I've got enough volumes to fill a whole library by now, but I don't have much to write about these days, of course. Is there still anything for an old man to experience so thrilling that it demands to be recorded in a diary? So begins the tale of the diarist's desire. I think she should be in the bazaar. The bizarre bazaar. She's not. Why am I not finding her? Like, I don't see the quest at least. Let me just, like, triple check here that I don't already have this quest. Oh, wait, no, I already got Keeping Up with the Wyndhams. Is that the one I'm doing? Yeah, oh, I just got it. That's why. Never mind. What is wrong with me? So what I gotta do? I gotta go to West Grandport Coast and kick somebody's ass. Whose ass is getting kicked? A brigand. Let's go find this brigand and kick his ass. My pack leader foot is gonna kick your ass. So let's just look for somebody's butt to kick. Is it you? Oh, hoping to pass through here, are you? If that's the case, I'll just have you leave your things as you go. Can't pass through these mountains without giving up your belongings. I'm afraid that's just the way things are. What's that? You're looking for a letter? Sure, we probably seized more than a few in our time. But I don't see any reason to hand a thing over to you, unless you think you can make me. I mean, I could probably steal it from him, but, well, he doesn't have it in his inventory. Nah, he deserves to get his ass kicked anyway. Alright, he's 7. That's doable.
It's a good day for battle.
Alright, let's see. Oh, who's weak to swords? You're weak to swords.
Victory! Victory!
He actually poisoned me. What a dick.
My blade is unbent! I wreak havoc upon thee!
Really? Hold on.
You shall be healed!
I gotta get rid of that poison.
This will heal your wounds.
I was doing a lot of damage. He was doing way more than he was.
Now then.
It's getting a lot of extra turns. It's fast.
Damn! Damn! Watch my blade dance.
I figured that would do it. Alright. Watch my blade dance. Got the letter from Noah. Got him. Damn it all. You'll rue this day. The only rue's in the gravy. Ah. I was closer than I would have liked it, but I also came in not fully healed. Alright. Cordelia, where was she? She's up there. Okay. Well, let me rest up first. No one rules in the grave. Ah.
You see?
Noah and I happened to become acquainted when I summered in this town once. We spoke of everything and nothing. It was all nonsense, really, but she listened to my every story with such delight. When the time came for me to return to my own lands, she begged me to write her. And we've exchanged letters ever since, yet recently have had no replies from her. 69. It couldn't be that something has happened to her. No, I couldn't bear the thought. Well, here's the letter. It will all be explained in this piece of paper. So Noah's letters did not reach me because those mountain bandits had robbed the mail carrier. Oh, what a weight off my heart. I'm so glad that nothing had happened to Noah herself. And here's Noah. Cordelia! Noah! Cordelia, what in the world are you doing here? So my letters were stolen by bandits and never reached you. Well, though I'm sorry to have caused you such distress, I'm so glad you're here. Now you must tell me what happens next in the story of the princess and the noble thief. No, please, don't mention such an embarrassing thing in front of others. What do you have to be embarrassed about? I think it's a wonderful story. It's so romantic. Cordelia writes the most wonderful stories. She sends them to me in installments. No, it's Noah's travel narratives that are truly amazing. Oh, no, those are just my imaginings of what it might be like to travel the world someday. I wouldn't want anyone else to read them but you, Cordelia. The thought is mortifying. Anyone should be delighted to read them. I'm always so moved when I read your tales of thrilling adventure and new discovery during a grand journey around the world. Thank you, Cordelia. You'll keep writing me still, won't you? Of course. So ends the tale of Keeping Up with the Wyndhams. We get 12,000 leaves and a blessed blazon? What the hell is a blazon? It's got to be armor of some sort, right? I have no idea what a blazon is. There it is. Oh, it's a necklace. Okay. Oh, it's both defenses up, huh? You know what? I'm going to give it to him. Alright, so let's do the diarist thing that we just got. Let's see. Who do I use for this? Either Tressa or Therian. We have them both in the party, so let's see. We have to get quite a few things, huh? Alright, we gotta go to... first stop is Boulder Fall. Where's Boulder Fall? There it is. So we're gonna look for a proud collector. It's one of these guys. Merchant. Cliffland's know-it-all.
Good day.
Genteel madam, illustrious husband. Okay, it's neither of those guys. Is it you?
God's be
Gentle Greybeard.
Hello.
Townsperson. Beastmaster. Merchant. Old man.
Hello there.
Oh, here he is. I've dedicated my life to collecting. There's nothing that brings me as much pleasure in life, young one, than obtaining a rare treasure that no one else has. Do you want to see my collection? It'll be the experience of a lifetime. You'll want to record it for posterity. How about I just take it away? Alright, we'll take your befuddling dagger, your herb of valor, and most importantly, the astonishing object. Alright, next stop is Wellspring. Wellity, wellity, wellity. And we're looking for a satisfied merchant.
Hello.
Townsperson? I know who these two are.
Ah.
Sweet Tooth. Shut up. Oh, there's something here I never grabbed here. God. Here he is. Greetings. Well, you're in luck today. This might be the luckiest day of your life. I've just gotten in something really rare today, something you almost never see. This will be the day you'll want to remember the rest of your life. You'll want to write every detail down and record it for posterity. He keeps talking about writing things down, like the diary. So we'll take the incredible item off of you. Trust you will. Alright, our next stop is Dusk Battle. Okay, whoop, wasn't trying to talk to you again. That's up here somewhere, isn't it? No, further up, further up. Alright, so we're looking for a smirking townsperson.
Hello there.
Elderly woman. Here he is. Oh, missed it. Are you the type who can keep a secret? Don't tell anyone else, but I've got something amazing. Something you wouldn't even believe. When I got it, I couldn't help but write it all down in my diary. I wouldn't want to ever forget an instant of that glorious moment. Yeah, right? Although apparently people have told me that Sweet Tooth was the car, and that the clown had a different name. I must have already gotten this. Yeah, alright. Marvel. Alright. So we have everything we need then. Back to Grandport. Talk to Ing. What's up, Cordelia? What's up, broski?
A good day to you.
Alright, yeah. Oh. I was shook when I found out Sweet Tooth wasn't the clown, but it was the car that he drives. What is it that you have there? Could I have a closer look? I never really played Twisted Metal, so I don't know, you know? Whoa! I've never dreamed such a thing could exist. I cannot believe this. I feel like I've just discovered a whole new world of possibilities. I've got to put this down in my diary at once. I never really played them, so. I played a little bit of that Vigilante 8, but just a little bit. The words practically write themselves. I can hardly stop myself. It's been years since I felt so inspired. Ah, what joy. Phew. Now that's a proper diary entry. Thank you for this. Of course, you featured in my writing as well. Pay me. Don't forget to keep up with your own diary, you hear? Life is long and full of many challenges. Your heart and mind will change along the way. Yeah, a lot of people were, but I didn't have PlayStation until later. I bought the N64 and then I got the PlayStation later. And so because the PlayStation had been out for a while, there was a whole host of games that I knew that I wanted, So I was, I had plenty to distract me without trying stuff like that. Like I said, I played Vigilante 8, which is very similar. I played that at a friend's house on his PlayStation, but I never played Twisted Metal that I could think of, unless I did it for an old video back in the day or some shit. If things get tough, try opening up your old diaries and taking a trip down memory lane. When you're feeling lost, remembering who you were before will help you understand who you need to be now. Until we meet again, then. Yeah, I figured I might have, but yeah, I don't remember nothing about the characters, really. Alright, I guess, so ends the tale of the diarist dilemma. Got 6,500 leaves and an alluring ribbon. Hello. Oh, my. Oh, my God, the Star Wars Demolition Derby game. Why did that ever need to exist, right? Why? Who comes up with this shit? Alright, so then we're going to move on to the Highlands. So let me look at the journal for the Highlands. Okay. So let's see. We have At Journey's End. It's the first thing on the list and I haven't done it. Oh, it requires another quest, so it might not have been available when I was there. Wait. That can't be right. Why is that on the top of the list? This says it's at the Ruins of Hornburg. So this is the end of the game, right? Yeah, we'll wait on that, because that's something else. All right, Noelle, let's see. Yeah. But still, we didn't need that, right? Noelle, we did part 1 and 2. What about part 3? There it is. I see this one that I haven't done. I'm just trying to go in order here. Fertile Fields. There it is. Never Forget. It's right there. Up to No Good. These are like songs, right? I'm up to no good or something. I don't know. Lost in Translation. That's a movie. A terrible movie, if you ask me. The Royal Secret. There it is. Star of the Stage. I think we got to do that one still. Performance Art and Russell's Repentance. So literally this is the only one we need, and it looks like we are going to need Ulbrich for this. So whose ass is getting kicked? Oh, the Impresario? Why am I kicking his ass? Hold on. I've been helping him. I know he's important to the game. I don't remember having to kick his ass. My Star Fencer has run off, and if the rabble don't get their bloody climax, they'll be hell to pay. Wait, he's... But who else could possibly take the role? Oh, I have to kick his ass to prove that that Ulbrich is good for the role. Alright, where is he right now? Give me a second here. The bridge to the amphitheater in Everhold? Alright. That's wild. So he's like, oh, my Star Fencer runoff. Who am I going to find? And I'm just like, me. And I'll prove it by kicking your ass. Here he is. I'm going to kick your ass. A battle, fair and square, to arms. A battle as you wish. Go for your life.
Let us fight with honor.
They really have done like every genre game that you can think of for Star Wars, huh? They did kart racer, they did fighting game, they did RPGs, they did everything.
No. The battle. My blade is I wreak havoc upon thee. No. Out of my way.
Dick.
No.
Dick. Nickelodeon. No Star Wars Metroidvania? As of yet. Is it really more of a genre or is it a style again, you know?
With each
That's the
battle,
thing.
I grow stronger.
Alright, we got him. By the root. That was a fair knock. But hang me if you aren't a fighter of the highest class. You put fire in my veins. What magnificent movements you make in battle. I must have you in my show. I beg of you, mighty warrior, fight once more, but this time upon the stage. You wield a splendid sword, my friend. But e'en we duel to the end of days, you shall never best me. Speak, wandering swordsman, what is your name? Line? It's Ulbrich. If it is a fight you want, then you shall have it. My blade's grown rusty of late. Line. Is that all right? No, it sucked. Yeah, right? My good man, you swing a blade as convincingly as any I have seen. But that diction? That wretched monotone? Forgive me, but the stage is no place for you. Still, it's been years since I enjoyed a proper duel. Splendid fun that was. So thank you, sir. So ends the tale of Star of the Stage. You get 15,000 leaves and a revitalizing jam. Come on and share this jam with me. Oh. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is the Sunlands. Well, back with Bale we can do, but let me go in the list and do it in order and everything. You can never go wrong with Final Fantasy VI, right? Okay, so Rhea Born to Rome, we did all 3 parts of that. Her Time to Shine, there it is. The Bouncer, that was a game on PS2, and there it is. Shadow Over the Sands, we did that. In Search of Sweets. There it is. In Search of the Unknown, I see that there as well. Yeah, I haven't played a Star Wars game in a day either. The Prisoner's Plea is right there. The Adventures of Ali. Sounds like a bad series of books. Alright, that's not there. Alright, we'll have to go to Sunshade with that. And then there's Back with Baal. And also King Kalim's Conundrum. Alright, so we have 3 quests we're going to be doing here. So let's see. Adventures of Ali is in Sunshade. And we're going to need either Primrose or Ophelia in the group. So we have Ophelia. So let's go to Sunshade. Where is it? It's somewhere around here. There it is. What's up? Ali, of course, was from Tress's story. Oh, so we meet again, the great merchant Ali at your service. I've saved up a small fortune, if I do say so myself. I'm on my way back to my hometown now, in fact. I guess my father's probably waiting for me to come back home. But for some reason, I find myself in no big hurry to get back. Those games were fun, though. The only one I didn't beat was the last one. I couldn't get out of the Death Star at the end. Oh, that's it. I just had an idea for a brilliant new pitch. You know how rodents are always causing trouble for the people who live in the desert? So everyone wants a cat that can be trained up as a great mouser? It can be a bit hard on folks, though. You said hard on. It can be a bit hard on folks to keep a cat just for that purpose. That's where my prowling cat clamor will come in. That's what I'll sell next. Even the fiercest will go running at the sound of a cat, and you won't have to pay for cat food either. Hey, why don't you help me? Want to collect some prowling cat clamor for yourself? Off you go. You can do it. He starts shoving my ass. Ali, you're looking to get your ass kicked. Not like that's even possible. There's no such thing. I'm sorry, Dad. So it looks like we just gotta find his dad. So begins the tales of the adventures of Ali. So let's go to Masalim, find his dad, and bring him to him. I think it's that guy up there. I got to the very, very end, but then I couldn't do it. Oh, how do I get to him? I'm pretty sure that's him. Wait. How? Boy, will you look at that. I'm sure that's him, too. How do I get to where he is? I'm supposed to guide or lure him back to, his son. But I can't get over there. And I honestly don't see a way to get there. Maybe that's not him. Hold on. That's gotta be him, though. It looks just like the picture. Yeah, it's definitely him, alright. How do I get there? I'm like looking for some secret way or something, you know? Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay, wow, that was tough. I'll take your Herb of Clarity.
Hello, friend.
I was once known as a merchant with a golden tongue. My own blasted son said he wanted to set out on his own journey to become a great merchant not too long ago. I tried to stop him, said it was too early, and still he went. He couldn't sell a starving man a steak. Probably off starving out there himself. He doesn't know a thing or two about making him want what you're selling. That fool son of mine. I wonder where in the world he is now. I will bring you to him, and you will see that you are wrong. Let the flame guide your path. I could stand to learn much from your splendiferous speechcraft, sister. But you have to, like, very specifically do that. That's so weird. Alright. Alright, back up to Sunshade. Ali made it sound like he was from really far away, and he really wasn't from that far away at all. So this is where you've been skulking about, eh? I'm gonna become a better merchant than you ever were. That's what you boasted when you ran off, wasn't it? But your big mouth didn't serve you so well out in the real world, did it, eh, Ali? Father? What are you doing here? Well, you never came home after that fight. What was I supposed to do? You're still such a child, getting all bent out of shape and running away just because you lost an argument to your old man. You're saying I lost the argument? You haven't changed a bit since then. Still a stubborn old coot. You're the one who was wrong. I've been doing great as a merchant. Prepare yourself, old man. I wouldn't want you to keel over when you see this. What do you have to say about that, huh? See how much I've earned making my way as a merchant. That's a fine bit you've earned indeed. And what about trust? Have you earned that as well from the people you've been selling to? What? Trust is what a merchant needs to survive, not a pile of leaves. The money always comes second. Trust comes first. Father, of course I've earned my customers' trust. I never told a single lie to any of them. Is that so? Then I'm proud of you, my boy. You really never change. You know, I only ever wanted to become a merchant because of you. You were like a hero to me when I was little.
I'm sorry.
So I'm sorry. I wanted to apologize all this time. I'm sorry I just ran away without a word like that. I'm sorry I made you worry. The really important things are the hardest to say, aren't they? Even when they're just two little words. You did a fine job, son. Welcome back, Ali. I'd say it's high time we both headed back home. Glad to be back. Hey, Dad, I've been thinking, what would you say to using this money I've saved to go open a new shop? Sounds like things are about to get pretty busy. All right, there we go. So when's the tale of the adventures of Ali? We get 9,000 leaves and a trade wind spear. I mean, I kind of have like all the best equipment, so I doubt that's... Oh, never mind. Look at that, though. Holy shit. It wasn't on my list of best spears. That was perfect for Tressa, though. Especially since it increases wind damage. All right, we're going to stop right here. We're going to be able to record one more video on this stream today, so we'll see you guys real soon with more of Octopath Traveler.